In the town of Athy, one Jeremy Lanigan battered away till he hadn't a pound. His father died and made him a man again, left him a farm and 10 acres of ground. He gave a grand party for friends and relations who didn't forget him when come to the wall. And if you but listen, I'll make your eyes glisten of the rows and the ructions of Lanigan's Ball. Nice to be sure, got free invitation for all the nice girls and boys I might ask. And just in a minute both friends and relations were dancing round merry as bees round a cask. Judy O'Daly, that nice little milliner, she tipped me a wink for to give her a call. And I soon arrived with Peggy McGilligan just in time for Lanigan's Ball. There were lashings of punch and wine for the ladies, potatoes and cakes, there was bacon and tea. There were the Nolans, Dolas, O'Whaley's, courting the girls and dancing away. Songs they went round as plenty as water, the harp that once sounded in Tara's old hall. Sweet Nellie Gray and the Ratcatcher's Daughter all singing together at Lanigan's Ball. They were doing all kinds of nonsensical polkas all round the room in a whirligig. Julia and I, we banished their nonsense and tipped them the twist of a reel and a jig. Monroe, now the girls got all mad at me, danced till you'd think the ceiling would fall. For I spent 3 weeks at Brooks Academy learning new steps for Lanigan's Ball. 3 long weeks I spent up in Dublin, 3 long weeks to learn nothing at all. 3 long weeks I spent up in Dublin learning new steps for Lanigan's Ball. She stepped out and I stepped in again, I stepped out and she stepped in again. She stepped out and I stepped in again, learning new steps for Lanigan's Ball. Boys were all merry and the girls they were hardy, and danced all around in couples and groups, till an accident happened. Young Terence McCarthy put his right leg through Miss Finnerty's hoops. Poor creature fainted and cried me a murder, called for the brothers and gathered them all. Carmody swore that he'd go no further till he had satisfaction at Lanigan's Ball. In the midst of the row Miss Kerrigan fainted, her cheeks at the same time as red as a rose. Some of the lads declared she was painted, she took a small drop too much I suppose. Her sweetheart Ned Morgan, so powerful and able, when he saw his fair Colleen stretched out by the wall, tore the left leg from under the table and smashed all the Shanies at Lanigan's Ball. Boys, oh boys, 'twas then there were unctions, myself got a lick from big fella Muckshoe. I soon replied to his introduction and kicked up a terrible hullabaloo. Old Casey the piper was near being strangled, they squeezed up his pipes, bellows, chanters and all. The girls in their ribbons they got all entangled, and that put an end to Lanigan's Ball. 3 long weeks I spent up in Dublin, 3 long weeks to learn nothing at all. 3 long weeks I spent up in Dublin learning new steps for Lanigan's Ball. She stepped out and I stepped in again, I stepped out and she stepped in again. She stepped out and I stepped in again, learning new steps for Lanigan's Ball.